Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Monday. Or Monday night. Monday night. We'll go with that. Jeff is here. Fatima is here. I'm here. Jim's here. And one other person is here somewhere. What's going on? Hope everything is well. And my straw is here. My spare emergency straw. Linda's here. Linda. Linda. Louis is here. Louis. Hope everybody's Monday was good. Jeff and Jeff. Jim is here. He's got some stuff he's got to work on, so he'll be in the background. But he can say hi.
Hi.
Larkspur. Lurkers are us, right? Fatima, how's the Lurker Lounge looking? What kind of tasty treats we got today? But I would like to say that Jim has suffered a great loss today. Eagle! Jim has suffered a great loss today. Let's just say that his trimmer's guide has been misguided. He lost half of his face. That's how he looked when I first met him. All those years ago. But he kind of put like a little handlebar thingy, like put the little downdraft on his mustache there, so. Grilled boneless chicken and the fixins. That sounds good. That's good for the Lurker Lounge. So yes, Jim was trying to trim his goatee because it was a bit on the thick side, and he had the wrong guide on there, and it took off half of his goatee. So he had no choice but to shave it off. So now his cute chin is showing. Fatima's mouth is still in jaw drop fashion. Jaw drop fashion. Chief's having chicken too, in the breast form. Who else is here? McGill made it. McGill. And William. Linda's like, I like it, Jim. Is your chin cold? So, yes, it wasn't on purpose. It was purely accidental. I know. That's what I told him. I have to go change the Funko Pop.
That was the only thing I was thinking about on the way over to her house this morning was, oh, she's got that
Funko Pop.
Funko Pop posted as the thumbnail for tonight. But like I said, just
a temporary mishap.
Hair grows back most of the time anyway.
KC, good to see you. Hope all is well with your mom. We can redo the Funko Pop. That's the fun part, right? We can make a temporary Funko Pop for him. So yeah.
What happened to the thing where everybody was supposed to go to the fun and make their own Funko Pop?
Nobody.
Up for Friday.
Only Scott and I think it was Rob. I think only Scott and Rob did it.
Well, you people are fired.
Right? You're all fired. You did not do your own Funko Pops. Could have put a video slideshow together. Would have went viral. Just saying. McGill can't wait till it warms up to go do some camping. I hear you. I hear you. Absolutely. Uh, yes.
I'll laugh you.
Yes, indeed. So, yeah, I was off from work today. It was a paid holiday for us. Some people went to work to make some overtime. I chose not to. Had some other things I had to go to do. But what Jim and I did do today was
Nothing.
we hung a bird cam feeder in the back of the house. That was fun. Let me show you a picture. It'll grow back. It's just one bit shorter than the trim from a barber back in the day. Right?
I was thinking about leaving it like, how Traveling Robert has his kind of like scuffy, but...
That's what he was going for, but that apparently did not work.
Oh, they wanted Linda's email.
Linda
Did you have to put your email in?
tried to make a Funko Pop, but it wanted my email. No, it didn't want my email address. I just hit download. The little download arrow, and it went right to my desktop. You can avoid that. Let me show you what the view in our backyard looks like.
It's probably a little dark there now.
It is a little dark, but it does have night vision.
In case you have any birds that want to come in at night.
It does have a light, so I can turn the light on and make it full color night vision. I just don't know how much battery that uses. So that's the bird feeder in the backyard. It's got a little camera on it. Right now it's showing the traffic on the highway behind my house. But you can see down there below where the little perch is and stuff. So it's pretty cool. It's solar charged. Fun. Can't wait for the first bird to find it. I'll pull up the Funko website, Linda. I'll show you how you can avoid putting your email in. So, yep, that was our day. Tomorrow back to work. The birdies must learn to say cheese. That's right. First they have to find the feeder. They have to say, hey. Just wild bird seed, like what I use down at the campground. It's sunflower seeds and the grain, the small grains. And there's something else in there too. So nothing fancy. Yeah, I guess that's what they call millet. They look like little tiny, like little balls. Alright, so let me show Linda how to do this. Eagle feeds Milo millet, cracked corn, and sunflower.
Well, we don't want big birds that are too big, otherwise the perch will fall off.
We have it screwed into the foundation in the back of my house is like 6 feet because we're kind of on a hill. So we screwed it into the concrete and the foundation. It's shelled means no shell, William. So it's shelled, but these have shells on them, so they're whole sunflower seeds. Eric, yo. What part of the country are you in today, Mr. Eric? No, we don't want it. No. No, stop that. Stay away from thistle seed. You'll have giant thistles growing all over the yard. Yeah, no, I stuck to the sunflower seed and the millet, as Linda would call it. It's stuff I use at the campground. Currently on the island of Maui. Oh, hey. We have the RV parked in San Diego and flew for a few weeks.
Maui.
Check you out. Check you out.
Don't bring any lava rock home.
Don't bring any lava rock.
No lava rock.
Alright, so here we go. We're going to pop yourself. Show this to Linda. Much better than winters in Minnesota. I hear you. So we're going to do a single pop. Now the first screen little window that does pop up, Linda, says email address, but down at the bottom it says decline offer, and then that window goes away. So then you can go forward with your Funko Pop. Alright. Walt, what's up, Walt? Geese and robins don't eat at feeders.
Well, we don't want to.
We don't want, yeah, geese eat off the ground at the campground underneath my feeder. And then you go through and you make your Funko. Alright, what hair did I use for Jim? Did I use this hair? I think I used this hair. I think this is your hair. That's your hair, yes. And then... yes, because robins eat worms. That's right. Alright, we have to change Jim to a mustache. So the only mustache we have to choose from is that one. You had a lot of robins lately in the yard. No need to get them some mealworms. Alright, what are we going to put Jim into today? We're going to stick him back in his tuxedo? I'm thinking that's a good idea. We'll use the red one for Royal Arch this time. There we go. There he is! There he is! He's back. We'll give him a microphone. It occurred to me that the robins were always on the ground when feeding. Well, that's what he looks like when he goes out to one of his lodge functions. What are we going to put in the other hand this time? Let's see. Not sports. How about a bottle of champagne? Nah. How about a cupcake?
Donut?
No donuts, just...
No donuts?
And then we have popsicles, ice cream cones. That would be for Jim in D.C. He's just wearing that button-down shirt and khakis. That's all he's wearing right now. Clicky tongs, right? I don't think they had an... Oh, wait, drumsticks, power drill. There we go. There's the clicky tongs. This is Funko, the Funko Pops, Casey. Funko.com/build your custom pop. We did this a couple of weeks ago. He doesn't need us. Wait, where do... Oh, here it is, microphone. Okay. It looks like him right now. SK. Name your pop. Mustache Jim. Next. Okay, so when you get to this page, Linda, you just download it. And it shows up in your downloads right here. And it's on your... It's in your computer. Ta-da! Well, that's what Funkos are. They're big heads on purpose. No, I'm supervised, SK, tonight. We are supervised. See? Jim lost his face. He had a fight with his trimmer today, and his goatee lost. So... That's why we're redoing his Funko Pop. Well, like I said, here, let me show you, Linda. I forgot to show you the first part. I'm sorry. When you first go on the website, there's going to be a box that pops up. Or a little window. It's not really a box. It's a little window. Hubby really enjoyed the video of the installation of the Junior Grand Morgans. Well, you're welcome. Glad you enjoyed it. Alright, so here's the main screen. Right? So you're going to go to Pop Yourself, which is up at the top. Right there where my mouse is highlighted, it says Pop Yourself. You click on that. And then you go all the way down to Customize Now. Click on that. And there it is. Get started. Now, if that little window that pops up asking you for your email, there's a thing at the bottom that says Decline Offer, and it'll close that window out. So you don't have to worry about it. And that's how you do it. If Adam enjoyed the Masonic videos, Jim did a nice Masonic explanation history during the camping video. That's right, he did a whole live stream on Masonic stuff. Yes, he did. But I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. So that Funko is now like saved to the download folder on the computer. So then what I do is I get it out of there and I cut it out of the download folder and I paste it on the desktop. So then I close that and then we can see what Jim looks like. Then I have to open it. And we have Mustache Jim. Here we go. Did anyone watch the Daytona? Yes, we did. When it finally came back on after the rain delay. Yes, we did. Ta-da! Mustache Jim. It was very frustrating. Eagle's grandfather was a Freemason and her grandmother belonged to the Eastern Star. See, we're just filled with Masonic people, my love. Anywhere we go on vacation, Jim always manages to find a Mason somewhere. And I'm guaranteed to lose him in conversation for the minimum 20 minutes. So. It was neat to hear all the interviews of the racers during the delay. Yeah, right? I was very happy that all the drivers that I don't like didn't make it to the end.
Watching a NASCAR race with Sonya is like shooting craps on the dark side, playing the don't pass
line. Raspberries all over the place. Linda worked at a place called the Eastern Star Home. See? Linda worked at the Eastern Star Home.
In Ohio?
In Ohio, Linda? So many accidents, right?
Yeah, we just sold our Masonic home. The Eastern Star Home, they just expanded and it's very successful. But the Masonic home, they just sold it for $44 million or something. Because we kept trying to have past grandmasters run it instead of people that knew what the hell they were doing.
East Cleveland, Ohio is where Linda worked at the Masonic home. Holla! Night, Casey. Enjoy Din Din. Are you fighting with your printer?
No, I'm just scanning, but I got it set at a real high resolution.
Oh, so it's taken 15 years. I got it.
Well.
Yeah, I purposely did not join the Eastern Star because, number one, you have to wear a gown to every meeting, and number two, as Jim would say, their stuff is stuck in the 1950s. So, yeah, I'm not getting dressed in a white gown for every meeting. It's not happening. I'm not a dress girl. It ain't happening. Sorry.
Hey.
Springfield, Ohio still has theirs. Full retirement and continuing care, including nursing. So yes, yes indeed. So let's see what else is coming up. Nothing really. Nothing for the... No, Eagle, no, 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 no. Did I say no? No! I will show you the one and only picture that I ever remotely decided to put a dress on. Eastern Star rejected SK because she works outside the home.
Eastern Star rejected me because I work out. Oh.
This picture's like 20 years old, but this was a fat Jim and this was me in a dress. So,
Ahoy, Captain.
that's an old picture. It's Jack! Jack! And stuff. Christopher! Boo! Linda used to be it used to be an affluent neighborhood, but it declined. It became a nursing home that took men and women.
Eagles score.
She's like, see? Cute. It's Jim! Dun, 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 dun. Jim has arrived. Elizabethtown, PA has a very nice Masonic home and village.
Yes, it does.
He's been there.
Yep. Center. I've been there. I went to leadership, the leadership academy there.
Jack!
Hi, Jack.
Jim had a mishap with his beard clippers. You can see the dimple in his chin now. So yes. But he's got a cute little dimple in his chin. For those that missed it. Here, babe.
Hey, Jack, Jim, SK, and everybody else that I didn't see before. Howdy. I'm just scanning some things here.
Chief, everyone please notice the framed custom art pieces behind Sonia and watch them be created over on Garden State Paint. That's right. Oh, this is mine from Thursday night, in case anybody missed it. Show the dimple, Linda says. Wait, she wants to see your dimple.
Oh.
It's there. It's very little, but it's there. This is the one I did Thursday night. Jim salutes you in your dimple.
Did you show him that you show him your Junior Ranger badge?
BLM Ranger came by today and complimented us for how much cleaner this area is now. Well, that's good. Thanks, Jack. This was just a random pop that came out of my head, you know. Don't fall. Yep. Well, that's good. I may or may not have been lurking in Steve's live stream this morning. Hey, Cass, what's going on? Long time no see.
Where's the...
When everyone leaves, it's cleaner.
What happened on the last one?
Thank you very much. So, that's the one that we did from this past Thursday.
the hell?
What the hell are you what the helling about?
Well, I just scanned this last page,
Yeah.
and it didn't come to the...
Jim's gonna be ranting about his scanner in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Unable to receive data.
Jim still has quartzite dirt in his door jams. Jim trying to get the truck washed. I don't know, William. I have no idea. Nobody seems to want to buy them, so I stopped having them. Steve and Oki came by and brought you fresh fruit from their property. Did it happen to be grapefruit? And apples? That stuff flew everywhere. Everywhere it can find a crevice, it will get in there. It's kind of like, that hot sauce, right? You put that shit on everything. We saw your video, Jim, about putting your new camp back into storage and saw all the quartzite sand you pointed out, right? Crevices we won't discuss. See? I may or may not have been lurking in Steve's live stream this morning. May or may not. So this other snowstorm that we're supposed to get has once again dropped further south into Jim's territory. So I think you're getting another 4 inches down there, Jim.
Whether you need it or not.
Whether you need it or not.
Move south, they said.
So, huh?
Well, I dropped the resolution on this one to 600. Instead of 1200.
DC is always getting a snow job. Yeah. If you want to ask Stream Elements a question, Jack, you have to type exclamation 8-ball and ask it a question. It'll give you an answer. Kind of like this. And then ask it a question and it'll give you an answer. Believe it or not, when you use Stream Elements, you have to add it in as a moderator. So, actually, it's a tough time for a lot of people here who are unexpectedly unemployed. Yeah. So let's see what else is going on. Really don't have much at the moment. Back to work tomorrow. Nothing really going on next weekend either. What else? Jim has a meeting next Monday night, so I will be unsupervised next Monday night. Tesla laid off 6,000 people.
I hadn't heard that.
Jack, you can DoorDash with your van. What's new in everybody else's wonderful life? Anything? It said most likely. Jim doesn't understand how a company can be suddenly so overstaffed. He's got more than one, though. He's got a few, right?
Tesla?
No,
I mean, Musk?
Yeah,
He owns SpaceX, he owns Tesla, he owns the Boring Company, he owns, God only knows what else. X.
Door dashing with a flag. There you go. Why not? I'm sure it's not the strangest thing that people have seen. School canceled tomorrow for Eagle due to the cold weather, so I'll guess I'll be baking. Lady, those pictures you posted on Facebook with all the stuff that's growing at your house. It's a good thing you expanded your grow room for your vegetables. Because you got enough snow there to last like 3 months. The best Elon company name is boring. It's not flashy, just boring. X is Twitter, Jack. Or what used to be called Twitter. You know, the one that all the employees were fired and then they got rehired. Cass is doing dishes. Cass has lots of houseplants. Well, Soaring Eagle is growing. She has 2 grow rooms where she grows all kinds of vegetables and stuff. She put pictures up on Facebook because she can't grow them outside yet because she's got more snow than they know what to do with. Funny who messages are still called tweets. Tweet, tweet, tweet. I don't have Twitter. I found it extremely boring. No pun intended. Jack's gonna have van plants. You gotta build like a whole like wooden shelf thing with the drop down so they're nice and sturdy so they kind of fit into a little cutout, and yeah, that would be messy if you didn't do something. Eagle has a farm stand, so need lots of plants. Farm stands are cool. You got the goats and you got the chickens. A van solarium under a skylight. Right? Linda. Linda's like, mold doesn't count, Jack. Wow. 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 Tina's mint plant died, so now I gotta try. All you gotta do is just add water. Just add water. Mold doesn't count. Well, not if you grew mold, you can make penicillin. There you go. Those lousy freeloaders are finally laying again. Eggs for breakfast. There you go. You get eggs, and you get eggs, and you get eggs. Cass is in Ontario. We get lots of snow. She has a grow light and just growing houseplants for now. I don't have good light from the window. Mold, alcohol, all for medical purposes only. Wait, they don't make alcohol. They don't make medicinal alcohol out of mold, do they? Wait, are you teaching me something that I don't know? Isopropyl alcohol? I don't think they make drinking alcohol out of mold. Tell me all the things. Yeah, mold can be penicillin.
And that's right.
That I knew.
And you should continue to go to school and get smart. If they can make penicillin out of moldy bread, they can do something with you.
Wow. Algae. Alcohol's made out of algae? Wait. Blue cheese. I like blue cheese dressing. I bet mold is hard to grow in Arizona. Linda.
All the mold
in Arizona is grown in the back of a white GMC van that's owned by Captain Jack. Biofuel. That's what I consider cheese. What do you consider ice cream? Ew, cow tongue. No. Jack is fired. There's an AI song waiting to be recorded, right? All the mold in Arizona.
let's see.
Instead of all the gold in California.
Right.
That was a pretty funny song. Ice cream's just frozen until it's not. Don't say ew, cow tongue is good. No. Woman, no. Fired beyond belief. If anyone could grow mold in Arizona, Jack could. There you go. I feel like cow tongue would be really tough tasting. Really tough. Because technically tongue is a muscle. So you're eating a muscle, which is fibrous and stringy. How could that be good? It's tender. The grain is short. Okay. But it's still a muscle. It's not beef, right? We had this conversation with Bree because Bree she ate cow tongue once, and now it's like all she talked about. Steak isn't muscle. Steak is meat. Like, I don't think steak is. A roast is all muscle? Really? She would know, I guess. Jack had some mold growing on an open can of refried beans. Disposed of now, so yes, I can grow mold. Ew, Jack. Ah, tripe is intestines. Oh my god.
You have to have guts to eat those.
You have to have guts to eat tripe. We raised cattle till we got too old. So that's why I said you would know. Jack, that was spice. Spicy. Hey there, backyard trucker. How you doing on this Monday? It's probably the most tender meat of cow. All meat is a muscle. Tripe is stomach, yeah. It's not guts, it's stomach lining. It was Jim's bad joke, sorry. I just repeated it. Trucker's doing. You know, I'm doing. It's Monday. He's doing. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't enjoy that.
So now what do I do?
Push the button. That's what you do. Push the button. Just don't blow up your computer.
Oh, okay. I guess that's what I did.
What, push the button and that's what... See?
No, I guess that's it. I guess I just wait for somebody from Madison to respond.
You have to have the stomach to enjoy tripe. That's what Jim said, right? Great minds think alike. Cheese is a form of mold.
Some of it is.
Blue cheese is. Not all of it. Blue cheese is. It was at a restaurant. You didn't like it. Okay, good. That just backs up my claim that I am not going to try it. Not going to try it. Jack, there is more. You need to eat more regular food, like chicken and stuff like that. You can't live on Twix and chocolate alone.
Why not?
I mean, you could, but it doesn't have all the stuff you need that's good for your body. I have spoken. It's trifling. We're just looking out for you, Jack. We just need to make sure that you're getting all the things that you need. Moo. Chicken with cannabis. Oh my god. A chicken with cannabis. That's what multivitamins are for. He doesn't even take those, Jim. That's why I take multivitamins, because I don't eat all the vegetables in the world. Cannolis. I was like, chicken with cannabis, what? Chicken with cannolis, there you go. We had cannolis for dessert at this function that we went to last weekend. If you watched the videos, you would have saw that we had cannoli for dessert. Where Christopher's from, we used to eat sheep's head. Never tried the eyes, but my grandparents did. Ugh. Ah. Spoken by the Duncan and Swedish Fish Queen. How did you know? How did you know? The cannolis were good. I figure I had to throw that into the end of the video. This is the first thing that Jim saw when we walked in, and he was looking around at stuff. He goes, "Babe, they have cannolis for dessert." And they were on this like dessert tray that they brought out to each table. It had cookies and little cakes on them and cannolis. Your kids like head cheese, really? Wow. Linda had this friend who made spaghetti sauce with cannabis. Oh, God. Instead of oregano, they put cannabis in there. Christopher needs to send me the real Swedish fish. There you go. Not sure how much shipping that would be for you, though. Jack's down to half a bag of Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Going to buy more soon. See? Dunkin'. Dunkin'. It was frozen coffee, but it's not frozen anymore. Hey, Nate. There's a market near SK that has specialty Swedish fish. Oh. Jack is the only person on the west side of the country that has a Dunkin' Donuts in his possession. Because Lord knows they don't have the restaurants over there. Christopher sent a couple photos to Robert. Let's say it wasn't cheap, I bet. We had, Christopher, Natalie Driscoll. She owns a catering business. And she sent me from Australia a plastic storage container of lemon bars. She said it cost her $85 to send over the lemon bars. I'll make my poor meatball roll out the door. Dunkin' is sometimes served by IV. I made Jim and DC go to Dunkin' after we went to Atlantic City. During NJ24, I was like, Jim, can you stop at that Dunkin', please? He's like, sure, no problem. And then I get in there, and like this whole menagerie happened. I was in there for like what? It felt like 20 minutes. But all this stuff was happening while I was in there, and I was like, can I just please get my drink? I gotta go. I have somebody waiting for me. Eesh.
Oh, $12.
Go to Roswell. There's an alien Dunkin' there. Yeah, Jim sent me the picture. There's a Dunkin' Donuts with an alien on it. Will you stop dying, please?
Sorry.
I don't want to upgrade Google Messages to AI. Go away. Here we go. Here it is. He took that picture in Roswell. It's a Dunkin' and a Baskin Robbins. Jim, did you stop for the ice cream? I was okay watching the seagulls while you got coffee. I felt so bad. I was like, oh my God. There are people in there and they're like having this conversation. The one woman's like, washing the floor. And the other one, can I please have my drink? Please. Instead of like, can't you see I'm standing here? Like, wait. And then the woman in front of me, they didn't speak English. And they were, it was like this whole thing. Jack's been to Roswell. Missed it. Guess I was too busy going bottomless at the Bottomless Lake State Park. TMI, Jack. TMI. Oh, yes. I mean, I wouldn't put it past you, but I think that Bottomless is for the lake and not for the people that go to the park. I'm just guessing. Jim was at Bottomless. See? Look at this. I mean, he could have got Baskin Robbins while he went to that Dunkin' Donuts. We have one Dunkin' Donuts in the next town over that has a Baskin Robbins in it. They're kind of like spread out here. Not every Dunkin' has a Baskin Robbins. Christopher had to check up to 2.2 pounds would cost $35, and customs in the U.S. would be very expensive-ish. Bottomless Lake is a very nice park. But is it really bottomless? That is the question. Is it like the movie The Abyss, where you just keep on going to the other side? It doesn't take much for me to stop. I've I've never been able to drive the old Route 66. Yeah, but you stop it every 5 seconds, right? Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Suppose, I don't know, somebody mentioned in another video, I forgot who it was, that there's not much left of the roadside attractions on Route 66. I could be wrong, but somewhere I've heard that. Jack just needs to go to the magic circle and get over it. Wow. Jack, you better do what Linda says, because I'm telling you, I have to walk Route 66. I don't know how exciting the parts at the end and the beginning would be, considering it's just a city, like Chicago, and what's the name of the town in California that Route 66 ends?
Oh, it's in the song. Barsdale.
Barsdale.
Barsdale? No, that's Arizona.
No, that's Arizona. Beverly Hills?
No, I think it ends in Los Angeles someplace.
Los Angeles, whatever it is. The middle part would be cool, but not the two ends, I don't think. It's pick on Jack Knight. Is a magic circle like a black hole or something? Jeff, Google magic circle, Quartzsite, Arizona.
Oh, he knows what it is.
Santa Monica, that's it. Thank you, Larkspur. Santa Monica.
Actually, Santa Monica is a pretty nice city. It's right on the ocean. It's not like Los Angeles, per se.
Yeah, but I'd like to see like all the attractions in the middle. I don't care about the city part. It's a kettle lake. Scientists can't gauge the depth. Oh, it's volcanic. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, Santa Monica is the western part. I just want to see all the cool, like, abandoned gas stations and roadside attractions and stuff like that. Jimmy, we're supposed to go to the magic circle.
I don't think Jim wanted to walk around showing his shortcomings.
Ooh. Did you hear that? Wow. This is what happens when you shave your goatee off. Sadly, there are petroglyphs within the magic circle. Google it. They advise you clothing is optional. He ended up at the magic square.
Okay.
The magic square. At least it wasn't a magic octagon or anything. I'm sure it's already in his plans. Larkspur is more of a trapezoid girl. There's one deep hole, depth unknown, in the Smoky Mountain National Park. At the Y in the river, I think. Linda, you have been instructed by... Jimmy, you've been instructed by Linda that you must go back to Quartzsite at once. And go to the magic circle.
I'm sure they'll be there next year, Linda. There's people running around naked. It's just something they do, you know?
Especially in the summertime.
The summertime.
Summertime.
Must have been miserable there, though, with all of that wind.
Get windburn. In places that you don't want windburn.
And it ended up getting your tattoos sandblasted off.
Right? I didn't want that tattoo anyway. That's a good question. The question of the evening. Who in the chat has tattoos? And which is your favorite? SK just read they're not taking campground reservations at Yosemite. Yeah, I think Jason from if you guys are subscribed to RV Miles, once a once a month he does the all the campground news and stuff. I think he said that last week. There isn't too much magic there until it warms up. Yeah. Very sharp. He needs to check out those petroglyphs. Jim, just put it on your list. Linda wants to see the video of the petroglyphs. Larkspur doesn't have tattoos. Bay Sharp, try getting the dust out of those magic circle cracks. Jim in DC was just talking about that. He's got quartzite sand in places that he didn't think they're supposed to be. Larkspur has all the angles. Jim is inkless. Nate doesn't have tattoos. Jeff, Lake Mead is a kettle lake from what I've heard. Mead Lake near Sparta, Michigan is also a kettle lake. Now what does that mean, Jack? What is a kettle lake? Is it the shape, or because it's volcanic, or does it whistle? Or, the possibilities are endless.
No.
It's warm. I didn't know Jim went that way. The more you know. I thought you had tattoos, Jeff. I want to say he had tattoos.
No.
No? Maybe not.
Why would he lie?
I don't think he would lie.
Why would he be inaccurate?
I mean, we've met him in person twice,
Mm-hmm.
so I thought he had tats, but maybe I could be wrong. Bay Sharp, do you have tattoos? I know Fatima doesn't have tattoos. There's a place in Ohio called the Blue Hole. I bet Jeff has been there. We have a place down in South Jersey. If you go four-wheeling in the Wharton State Forest, there's a lake called Blue Hole there too. Eagle has 2 tattoos. Jack, do you have any tattoos?
No, he said already no.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. He does. I don't know. Mead Lake is as cold as all the lakes in the area. Bay Sharp couldn't be buried in a traditional Jewish cemetery if that's what you're asking. No, I was just asking if anybody had tattoos, that's all. AI tattoos. Lakes. She's a cute and obtuse at the same time. No tats for SK. Guess they won't be able to identify my body. Never been to the Blue Hole. Oh, Bay Sharp has tattoos, okay. I'm scary enough, no tats needed. See, I thought he had tattoos.
Okay. Maybe he was answering. Maybe he's lagging.
No.
He was answering another question.
I thought I saw tats on his arms. Not that it makes a difference, I was just curious. Jim doesn't like tattoos.
Curiosity KO'd the feline there, man.
Castilla, Ohio. Or is it Castilla, Ohio?
Oh, really? I didn't know he was an artiste.
He is an artist.
He is, but a tattoo artiste. That's a special. A
It
guy
is.
I worked with was a tattoo by Mikey Perna. He had a parlor and
Jim doesn't think tattoos are nice. I don't know. He doesn't like them.
I just don't. Just nothing. Something I was never interested in doing.
Just like he thinks that piercings should be kept to the ears.
Once
And not anywhere else.
Yeah.
Fake tats on occasion for the pirate look, yeah. Linda's just guessing at the spelling. Hubby says a kettle lake was made by a glacier scooped out and then filled with water when the glacier melted. Ah, see? The more you know. Right?
God, we learn interesting
We
crap
do.
on this channel.
We learned so much stuff. Jeff jokes, and I am always sarcastic. Just one of my many traits. Tattoo was on Fantasy Island. Oh, Baysharp's got piercings, too. The plane, boss. The plane. The plane.
Oh, crap.
Eagle was 48 when she got her first one. The second was 3 years ago.
My sister has them.
Yeah, Jim's sister has them.
She has a tattoo of my father's badge on her shoulder.
Yeah.
I guess it gets her out of tickets. I don't know.
When Christopher wanted a tattoo, his grandfather told him tattoos are for sailors and hookers. His grandmother shouted from the other room, "How do you know hookers have tattoos?" Whoa! Caught in the act. There were glaciers everywhere, Jack. Everywhere. Everywhere.
Sometimes
They're both, right? Wink, wink. Isn't a sailor a hooker when fishing? Kevin! I know Kevin doesn't have tattoos. Jeff gave himself his first tattoo at 15 with a calligraphy pen in art class. It is now covered up with an old girlfriend's initials and a heart and banner. Somebody I know gave himself a tattoo with a needle and India ink. Kevin's are invisible. You're gonna make Christopher, you make Fatima fall off the couch. You have to watch out for that. Fatima, put your seatbelt on, grab your inhaler. If we're counting in needle and India ink, Eagle has 3. Fatima is the only family member without a tattoo, but she likes them. Was a boring ending to the story. Grandpa was a farmer. He had never been close to a hooker. He did not leave his farm. If we didn't force him to do it. Linda never got tattoos. She's too indecisive. Yeah, you gotta make sure that you get the one that you know that you're gonna love forever, because
You can get them erased now.
you can, but it's not very
It's not very pleasant.
pleasant. Yeah,
But they're not for everyone.
that's
Nope.
it. I can't get over the people actually tattoo their face and their neck. Like, why?
Ha! Ha! Kevin made it funny.
Kevin made a funny. Farmers don't use hookers; they use hoes. That was a good one, Kevin. What was that dad joke that we heard the other day?
Oh my God! I can't. There's.
No, it was you were like, oh, Matt told it last night on his video. You said dad joke. Dad joke. I forgot what it was. I was gonna type it into Jack's chat on Tuesday night.
Now she has to watch the video.
I have to watch the video again. Yeah. Why do you think Santa is always so jolly? Ho, ho, ho. To make you ask. That's why. Probably, Jeff. Probably. Like, why? I don't know. Why do you dare to be different, I guess? I don't know.
Jim just got scolded all the way across the ocean.
He did.
Speaking of across the ocean.
He's probably off today after what happened.
Oh.
I mean, today's Monday. Sometimes he's off on Mondays, but no glaciers in Nevada. Okay. She Googled it. Cold for you this year. You are not getting anything in your stocking except for coal. SK is too chicken to get a tattoo.
Peasants.
Pheasants? No, chickens, not pheasants. Chickens. Christopher never got the stocking part. We don't have it over here. Oh, okay.
You don't hang your stockings by the
Chimney with care?
in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there?
So what kind of Christmas traditions do you have in Sweden, Christopher? Worst spot to get a tattoo is on the ribs. Get a chicken tattoo. There you go.
Pain wise.
I thought it was like the more sensitive parts of the skin, like under the arm, and I guess anything on a bone would hurt really bad. Linda's seen the glacial grooves on Kelly's Island, Ohio. Kelly's Island. I'm thinking maybe a cow.
No.
Oh no. Bay Sharp's gonna start with his cow jokes again. Chris, we put the presents under the tree. Celebrate on the 24th. Eat and watch Donald Duck. No
Donald Duck?
What? Nothing wrong with Donald Duck.
What?
Hang boots instead. All around the ankle isn't fun either, let me tell you. Jeff has one drawn up for the side of his foot, but I've waited a few years because I know it's gonna be painful, and I tattoo myself.
Oh, great.
It's the same episode that has been on TV since the 50s.
Oh, is that the Donald Duck Christmas with Scrooge McDuck as Scrooge?
Oh, so I don't watch the Muppets Christmas Carol. Darn. So SK's gonna get a cow tattoo because that's just fitting. Where's the best place for a cow tattoo? Oh boy. The question of the evening. You should be happy Rob's not here, SK. Have a great night, Cass. Thanks for popping in. On a cow. No, on a person. It's an octopus going under the ship on my leg. Oh, okay. That sounds cool. You're, you're tattooing a cow now? That's amazing. Donald Duck is a Swedish holiday classic. It's probably Charlie Brown Christmas, yes. Although it gets shown at Thanksgiving now. Yeah. I'm so mad because, luckily I have the DVD of A Charlie Brown Christmas. I was kind of mad when they took it off of Channel 2. Gave it to Apple. Back in the day, it was impossible to watch Disney outside of the movies. We only had one TV channel, but once a year they had Donald Duck and his friend. This tradition stuck. Walk by the cradle of the deep. I think they brand cows on their rumps, yes. I don't think anybody. What hurts more, a tattoo or a branding? I think I'm gonna go with a branding. Just a thought. Maybe I should get a branding on my rump.
Lots of whiskey first, Christopher. Lots.
As a whiskey. As long as it's not a purple willy, Christopher. They tattoo cows' ears if they aren't tagged, sometimes both. One TV channel doesn't create any watching arguments at home, other than on or off. That's right. I don't think anyone wants to brand my rump. Rump brand tattoos were once popular. Oh. Rumpa is Swedish for butt.
Once again, another educational moment from across the pond.
Yeah. It's slang over here for butt.
But
Sometimes they use a freeze spray on cows. Well, that was like when I went to the dentist a couple of weeks ago to have a filling done. This dentist that I go to, it's her partner or her whatever in this practice, whatever. So when he told me he was going to give me Novocaine, I was expecting, the needle and then my lip get numb and the side of my face would fall off my skull, right. So he goes in there and he's like, whatever, I didn't feel anything. He's like, all right, I'll be back in 10 minutes. I'm like, okay. So I'm waiting for my face to slide off my skull and nothing's happening. And I'm going, what is going on here? Did he not put the Novocaine in? What's going on? So he comes back in 10 minutes. He's like, all right, let's go. I'm ready. And I said, whoa, wait. What about the Novocaine? He's like, I already put it in there. I said, but I didn't feel a pinch and I didn't, my face isn't numb or anything. He says, oh no. He showed me the instrument. It was like a syringe, right? And he says, this stuff is really localized and very focused and I only have 45 minutes to work with it until it wears off. So let's go. And I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't feel a thing. It was the coolest stuff ever. I said, I was so blown away. I was like, I have never had this before. This is better than having your face slide off of your skull. Yeah, no nothing, yeah. And we got our second channel. That's it then. I'll get a cow tattoo with the cow saying Rumpa. There you go, girl. No drooling, no nothing, yep. Different means same end. Rump sounds like something a kid would call their Swedish grandparent. Rumpa. Rumpa. Rrrr. There are many episodes from Disney. Donald Duck is not Christmas themed. One episode is about Santa's workshop, but that's the only one. There you go. Yep, I was very blown away by this Novocaine. It was like I was speechless. It was amazing. Do ducks have rumps? I would say so. I would say so. Thank you, Grandma Rumpa. Why is it still windy outside?
Because it is.
The hell? It's a little bit like Super Bowl. Lots of people watch it, even they're not interested in anything more than the commercials. I guess it would be tacky to serve duck for Christmas dinner in Sweden. Probably. It is just, this wind is just obnoxious. It was supposed to go away like an hour and a half ago. But then it's going to be windy again tomorrow. I think Donald Rumba goes bottomless. There you go, right? Merry Swedish Fishmas would love Grandpa Rumpa. Mother Nature does blow, literally. She's screaming right at the moment, as Rob would say. Rolls right off the tongue. The magic Rumpa. No duck on Christmas in Sweden. Ham is the most classic dish. Ham. You're so hammy. Babe!
Yes, dear.
What are you doing over there?
I'm paying attention to the chat. Isn't that my job?
It could be. Shirts only.
Hi. How are you? Nice to see you. You can put that thing back now. I'm done. I've spoken my piece. I can't pay attention to the chat and do my moderator work, such as it is.
Diane, look what happened to Jim's face. Linda's like, smile, Jim. We have normally a big Christmas table. Diane, I don't know what the F Mother Nature's blowing, but she needs to stop, right? Lots of cartoon characters are only half dressed, like Winnie the Pooh. Yes, what is up with that? Is he too chubby for a pair of pants? I don't get it.
I forget what some country banned all these cartoons because the characters didn't wear pants.
Jim's face lost its apron.
Well, you know, it's like this. When my face kind of gets to the point where
it got too close to his trimmer.
Well, when it was getting to the point where it was kind of like a Brillo pad size, you know, I would trim it down, and I just, you know, I was going to the shower this morning, and I got the clipper out, and I went like that, and it went and it went all the way down, and I said, okay,
He
gotta
didn't
go.
He didn't want to leave a reverse mohawk in his goatee. Does Bucky have pants? No, he doesn't. Bucky does not have pants. I don't know why. Don't look. Rain Sunday, which flooded parts of Kentucky before changing to snow. Yeah, I saw that.
And it's everything down there is supposed to freeze too. It's just supposed to be a mess.
They don't wear pants, but most have gloves.
She's showing his beaver.
Yes.
The
Bottomless Bucky. The lip sweater
Yeah,
looks good though.
I've had the mustache for a very long time.
The lip sweater.
In fact, they
the lip sweater.
they made me shave it off when I went to the police academy.
He's had a mustache as long as I've known him.
Oh, I've had it for years. My high school, in my high school yearbook, I have one. Not a very big one. But
Does he have a purple willy? No. Naked beaver, naked. Yes, the guide on his trimmer has somehow got misguided.
well, it was just I thought it was the bigger guide on it, and it wasn't. It's like this. Not a big deal.
Does he have a purple willy?
Only if he's been outside.
SK has 5 inches of schnee. We have no schnee. It's funny in the courtyard out here. All the snow on the grass is gone, except for the big snowman snowballs that the kids made the other day. It's the only snow that's left out there.
It is I, Jeef.
Is beaver slang for female parts in the U.S. too? It is here in Sweden, but we say
Beaver.
beaver.
Yes, Christopher. I know that Sonia is too sensitive to admit that, but yes.
That's babyface Jim. Yep. Jack's had a mustache since he was 14. Diane got 3 inches of snow on Sunday and Monday, and another 4 to 6 coming tomorrow. She's done. She's like, I'm just done. Does Pooh and Christopher live in the 100-acre wood, or is it a
Hectares.
hectares in Sweden?
Hectares.
Hectare taters.
Acres. Hectares.
Taters. Let a rip tater chip. The snow just went all away. Then Sunday morning happened. Froze their balls. It's so funny. All the snow is gone except for the snowball, the snowman that the kids made the other day. We call them wood destroyers here in the U.S. Beavers? Jack has a beaver hunting permit. Now, would that be the human variety, or would that be the rodent variety? Asking for Diane. Apparently that happened to Bucky. Fatima has an interstate I-75 with an exit 69, a big beaver, that has the absolute worst roads ever. The freezing thing.
Diane knows.
Oh.
Ooh.
Fatima, Kevin drives past that exit every day. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, so the wind's been blowing here for what, 2 days? I feel like I'm in quartzite.
You have a hole in your sock.
I do.
Fatima, Jim has a hole in his sock. He lives in
7
Swedish miles forest.
Because I'm not even attempting that one.
Yeah, we use both acres and hectares in Sweden, but acres is old and very rarely used. Depends on the situation, right? Win for 2 days. How's your hair, Jim?
My hair has been fine.
His hair is magnificent today.
Yeah, I washed it this morning.
Central PA has town names: Bird in
Bird
Hand,
Hand,
Blue
Blue
Ball, Paradise, Intercourse. Really?
That's really.
Right in the heart of Amish country. Teach him to darn. Darn your sock.
Darn.
Darn sock. Notice he drives past it and say.
All I know about socks is that golfers always carry an extra pair of socks in them when they go golfing.
Is that what they use to beat their partner over the
No,
head with a
no,
golf
in
ball?
case you get a hole in one.
Oh my God, that was horrible. But I'll give you one anyway.
No.
They go along with Nazareth. Jeff thought maybe Jim shaved that way for that Super Bowl Pringles commercial.
You know, I didn't watch the Super Bowl because I don't. But there was a post on that had all the Super Bowl commercials on it. On
My favorite one was the WeatherTech commercial with the old ladies in the convertible. That was cute. I enjoyed that one. Kevin has the town of Hell in Climax. Yes.
But they're not that close together.
Can you climax in hell, or
I don't know.
I-196 Jensen exit 69?
Yeah.
I mean, think of giving a tourist directions. Go through Paradise, past Bird in Hand, and end up in Blue Ball. Are you saying you lost a bet?
No, you know, at least, you know, if that had happened, at least it would have been, you know, okay. It was just, oops.
Yeah, the WeatherTech commercial was cute. That was a good one. Upstate New York has a corner. Lover's Lane meets Intercourse. Recently, Bay Sharp simultaneously discovered new holes in both my underwear and my pants. Explained a lot, really. Were they supposed to be there? Just user error.
Yeah, absolutely. Just user error.
That was it.
Correct.
That was it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to tilt that camera down. It's picking up all the 18-wheelers off the highway. Linda doesn't think Sonia knows how to darn. I can sew, Linda. I just don't bother. I have so many pairs of socks that I just throw them out. Fun fact. No. Yes.
My mother used to darn my father's hunting socks. She had the wooden gizmo you put inside and everything.
The gizmo.
Yeah, there's a gizmo, and you shove it inside so you can darn
Shove the
it.
gizmo inside. Don't
Ins-
forget to shove the gizmo
and you
inside.
and you can make the heel again. But I don't know how to do it.
Jack is down to 1%. Time to charge up. Catch you later. Alright, Jack. Stay out of
See you
trouble,
tomorrow,
will ya?
Jack.
See you, tomato.
And Kevin's going to bed because it's 8:30 and he has to get up at the crack of dawn.
The butt crack of dawn. Linda's father had hunting socks. Jim looks at holes in socks and says, darn. The holes are still there. That's what I do. Then I throw them in the garbage. Bay Sharp, something fell off with my pants, so I went to check it out with my finger and got just a bit more than I bargained for. Shove the gizmo inside. Is that what they're calling it now? I guess so. That's what he said.
Jack knows one.
But does he know Tony Orlando too?
I don't know.
Tony Orlando and Dawn. Michiganders are all sleepy, right? What is it with the air up there? Why are all the Michiganders all sleepy?
It's because they got 3 feet of snow.
Fatima, Kevin, and Jack are all Michiganders.
Kevin actually had to impress his daughter to go out and clean off her. She wanted to clean off the car, so she was out there cleaning off the car. I hope she did a good job because now she has a job, it looks like.
Yeah. Gloves, no pants. That's right. Did you stick in your thumb and pull out a plum base sharp? Right? If he had a plum in his pants, there's a problem. They're not sleepy, it's hibernation, right? Another late night fact about Sweden. We have a road in my town called Callis.
Calais?
Jerk Balls Road in English. I used to work at that road for a couple of weeks.
That's why they call it Ricken Puxenwagen. Because if you called it Jerk Balls Road, it'd probably be insulting to somebody.
I think that's better than Intercourse or Virginville or any of those. Jerk Ball Road. Okay. On the plus side, Baysharp didn't have to worry about skid marks for a while. Silver lining. You're full of silver linings today, Baysharp. Sorry for my spelling tonight. My brain is have a snack.
No whiskey, though.
No whiskey, yeah. Jerk Balls Road. Okay.
No more snacks. He's out of snacks. Oh my God.
Uh-oh. Somebody get Christopher his snack. It's a snack emergency. Fatima, get him a snack. No whiskey. It's not Friday or Saturday. A charming Swedish location, Rick Steves is on his way.
Who's Rick Steves?
It's Rick Steves.
Okay.
On Jerk Balls Road.
Hmm. Are we having fun yet?
We're always having fun.
Oh.
We're having so much fun, it's already 8:30.
You must ring down to the lounge. Chicken coming.
Fatima's getting you some chicken there, Christopher.
The problem with all of this virtual liquor and food is that you're still hungry and
You
you're
can
not
drink
getting
as much-
loaded. Yeah, you can
yeah.
drink as much as you want.
Right?
Who
Is
is
Rick
Rick Steves?
Asking for Baysharp.
He said it
No.
so nonchalantly.
Right? Run, Fatima. Go, 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 go. Get Christopher some chicken. Blasphemous words. Blasphemous.
I don't know who Rick Steves is. Must be someone important.
Maybe you should Google it.
Hey, Jim's gonna tell us.
Oh.
He brought it up.
Is your heel cold?
Probably.
Probably.
Rick Steves is the traveling Robert of Europe. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, it's on PBS.
Pibis Travel Series. Pybus. The only time I watched PBS was for Sesame Street, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and The Electric Company.
That's where all the British comedies were, like, forever. Are You Being Served and Faulty Towers and...
Jim's wife used to say Rick Steves was travel shows for old ladies. Quite possibly the best travel guide on television. Is Jim's heel cold because he lost his apron?
No, because I lost...
He has a hole in
I
his
have a
sock.
hole in my sock.
Right at the heel.
Benny Hill, yes, he was on there. Thomas the Tank Engine was on there. We actually saw Thomas.
We did when we went to Strasbourg.
Strasbourg.
Thomas the Tank Engine was giving the kids train rides.
Well, he wasn't giving anything. He had to pay for it. But
What? Oh my God!
he was pulling the
train ride for the
was-
kids.
Right.
Excuse me. Holy crap. Robert's commanding view comments are from Rick Steves.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Oh, and the only thing I watched on PBS was Bob Ross.
Bob Ross, yes.
Bob Ross was on PBS. It's a foot and mouth thing.
Ha! Ha!
Mr. Rogers.
Oh, yes, and the Red Green show.
He
That
showed
was-
me a red green show on YouTube the other day, and I was like,
And she didn't understand it.
yeah, I wasn't a fan. It kind of reminded me of watching Hee Haw, you know, but I don't know.
It was Canadian.
It was Canadian. I wasn't a fan of red green. Didn't watch anymore.
If she doesn't find you handsome, at least she found you handy. Yeah, she just didn't get it.
Yeah, I just wasn't into it that day.
The hell was they used to go to they had their own lodge. Antiques Roadshow.
Antique Roadshow. My mom used to watch that sometimes.
Hey, I had one of those.
Find some interesting stuff on that show. Rick Steves is actually very good. Bob Ross was always good. Watched the kids shows too when I was young, right? Gotta watch Sesame Street, Mr. Rogers, and the Electric Company. That was it. Erica! Should I say Song Jim or Jim Ya? What's up, girl? He was okay with Antique Roadshow.
Hee 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 ha ha.
Hee hee ha ha ha. This Old House, yep. My father watched that all the time with Bob Vila. Bob Vila.
And the carpenter guy that did all the work.
Yeah, what the hell was his
I
name?
don't know.
What the heck was his carpenter's name? He wound up having his own show too. Rick Steves is great. If you wanted sleep, his voice is the best sleeping pill. Rick Steves and Bob Ross are some of the very best free television ever produced, right? Erica is about to head out to work. Long commute tonight. Aw, man. Alright, girlie. Norm, that's it. Norm Abrams.
Yeah.
Norm Abrams.
And PBS showed Monty Python's Flying Circus. Because no one else would air it, and it was international. Yeah.
Masterpiece Theater, yes. My grandmother would be glued to her TV to watch the Lawrence Welk show.
Oh, God.
Yeah, she loved that show.
And a one.
And a two, and a... yeah. Marty Stewart show. Rick could show you what to dream about, and Bob could show you how to make those dreams become real. With happy little leaves. Austin City Limits, yep. Oh, Norm is from Cheers. Norm Abram. I thought that was Bob Vila's carpenter's name. Jim's gonna Google it. I could have sworn it. What the heck? Norm Abrams? Why does that name pop into my head? Norm Abram.
Norm Abram.
I was right? I was
Yep.
correct. See?
Now he lives in a colonial home in Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. I think that's where the show was aired.
That's where it was from, yeah.
Larry's Country Diner. Linda's like, ignore me. Never, Linda, never. Yeah, I have to lower that camera. It's catching all the trucks on the highway.
Can't do that from here.
No, it doesn't have PTZ on it. The one at the camper does, but not that one. Bob Ross was funny. He'd spend 20 minutes dabbing the fantastic picture and then softly say, "Let's be bold," and start painting a big-ass tree in front of it all. Yep. I've done that a few times. It's very difficult. Because you got this beautiful landscape pitch, and then you want to throw a tree in there, and it's like, should I do this or not?
And you too can watch this Indecision on Thursday evenings at 6:30 Eastern Time
On Garden State Paint.
on the Garden State Paint channel. Please come, subscribe, like, tell your friends.
Do it now.
Do it. If you haven't subscribed to it, do it
Now, so I don't have to.
Right.
Do it now, so I don't have to. Canudia experienced a miracle today. The plane landed upside down on the runway, and everyone survived.
Yeah.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, it was in Toronto.
Must be Gord's.
Another commuter plane.
Oh wait, Gord's in Ottawa. Never mind. Landed upside down on the runway.
He's not in Ottawa, is he?
He's in Ottawa. Why would it land upside down?
There's any number of reasons why that could happen.
Very strange.
Well, it was on landing, and everybody was.
SK can't paint. I'm so bad. I was kicked out of an art class for 5-year-olds. I said the same thing like 4 years ago.
The wind.
Oh, okay. I kept saying that I can't paint, and that sometimes it came out good and sometimes it came out crappy. You never know. That's what I painted on Thursday. Three people in critical condition.
Yeah.
At 40. Thanks, Erica. Glad you liked them. Erica has some of my really, really early, crappy looking ones, but she likes them.
It needs a big ass tree.
A big ass tree, that's right.
And the worst part, I mean, the thing that amazes me is that 90% of her paintings are like out of her head.
They are.
They're not from pictures or.
Yeah, that one's mine. And that one's mine. That one's Bruce's.
I don't think they can see that.
They've seen them before.
But they can't see it when you're pointing to them.
Yeah. That one's mine.
They still can't see them.
And that one's mine.
Oh, okay, now they can see.
That one's Bruce's. Thanks, Fatima. Diane can't paint a straight line with a ruler. No, Baysharp, I learned from a friend of ours that lives up in Vermont. Vermont? Paint and Photo.
Vermont Paint and Photo.
He has a YouTube channel. Thanks, Eagle. I have a whole bunch. I have a stack like this. I have a stack like this. I may have another art auction if anybody's interested in me having one.
No, I think we're gonna take some of them to M25 because
Hubby
There.
says he can look in one ear and out the other. Wow! Hubby! Be nice. Sometimes they just happen on their own. Sometimes I have a thought in my head. That's because the paint runs under the ruler. I hate when that happens. Yeah, Jim in DC has a painting. Erica's got a few.
Robert's got one.
Robert's got two. Yeah, songwriting's tough. Yeah. Jim has a good way to just come up with songs out of his head. Happens even with crayons or pencils, Jim. Yeah, I got a whole. I have a whole, like, almost the bottom shelf of a bookshelf, a small bookshelf filled with them. Sometimes I give them away.
That's right.
Jeff has one. Yeah. Jim has a rare Sonia painting, no signature or initials.
Oh. Well, when you come to whenever, you should just put it in there, and I'll make her sign it, Jim.
Jim, does yours have a music note on it?
It should.
It should have a music note. I hide a music note in every painting too.
It may be a forgery. I don't think so.
But I didn't put a music note on this one either. This one is signed, but it doesn't have a music note. How did I forget to put a music note?
I don't know.
Oh, you know why? Because Fatima wasn't there to remind me.
Oh.
She had a migraine that night.
Yeah. All of Bruce's paintings have some sort of red bird in them.
Yeah.
You gotta hide something.
I think Jeff's has a music note in it.
I had a buddy of mine at work for Atari, and the games that he designed, he would hide his initials in.
Town's falling apart.
Yeah.
Fatima has all my flower practice paintings. They're just nothing but flowers on the paper of practicing flowers. In fact, I'll show you all the paintings that I have in. This is my intro for the Pink channel, and all the paintings in this intro I did myself also. Let me find the video. Here it is. Yeah, I did all those paintings too. That's the intro for my paint channel. Jeff's has a music note, but it's not really hidden. It's right there saying, hey. Even the murals in the Lincoln Memorial have the artist's name hidden in them. It's an art thing. Hide stuff. Yep. We had a guy in town that used to do all the airbrushing.
Oh God.
Remember, what the hell was his name? I can't remember his name. He had a
remember.
nickname. Anyway, he used to do all the airbrushing for the guys that had the cars in the classic car club in town. And when he did an airbrush piece of art, he would hide penises in the artwork.
Because he went a little bit too far when he airbrushed our command post, and he did it.
Yeah, you
For the
could.
police
Sometimes you
department.
could really tell. Sometimes he hit them
Yeah.
well, but he'd always put penises in the airbrushing. Thanks, SK. You get some nice depth effects with some of your textures. Thank you. Yeah, the ones of the covered bridges that I did, I actually had to sketch them out first. They took a couple of days to do. They're on Canvas Panel. Yep. Actually, when Jim's mother passed away, he brought up an entire box or two of canvas panels, and she had actually done a sketch on a canvas panel of
The house she grew up in.
the house that she grew up in, and I finished out the sketch and I painted it, and this is how it turned out. I added in the trees, but she had the rest of this all sketched out. So I didn't do any alterations to the original sketch. I just painted it as it was. And that's how it came out.
The house finally burned down.
Oh, they're right here. Pictures behind me right there. And that house is actually, he said the house actually had burned down.
Yeah.
So. The centuries-old books with paintings along the page edges had all kinds of hidden things, usually making fun of or lashing out at the leaders and politics of the day. Diane has a guy in town that sculpts dead trees into different things, then he paints them. Oh. That's interesting. Yeah, so that was the sketch. I just painted the sketch that she had sketched on that canvas panel. They're like 50-year-old canvas panels I have sitting here. Actual like stretch canvas and canvas panels, and they're all sitting in the box over there. Painted,
I
burnt
think
down.
they
into
finally knocked it down.
Isn't that the property we went to go visit?
Yeah, we went there to go visit before you painted it.
Yeah, there's like railroad tracks right there.
Yeah.
and-
Well, my mom's family, when they came from Germany, they were railroad people. So they were all working on the railroad, and they came up with this property that was next to the railroad, so they could get to work every day. So it's right. It's almost underneath the Portland toll bridge in
Yeah.
Portland, Pennsylvania. It's gone now. There was squatters or something got in there and set the damn thing on fire.
It's just an empty patch of land right now.
Yeah. I don't even know who owns it anymore. I don't know
Well, we saw signs that said posted.
yeah, I don't know if my cousin still owns it or
I mean, it's literally on the road, like bam, right there.
yeah, it's between the road and the houses
The house was between the road and the railroad
and the
tracks.
railroad tracks.
What are you doing, Jeff?
He's just putting his.
He's pushing buttons.
He put his YouTube gizmo. What's this up?
His play button.
His play button.
Play with the button. Play with the button. Other than that, that's all I got. It's funny, it comes up in Melon as turquoise writing headphones person turquoise wizard wand. That's what the description is. Wizard wand. Wand with a wizard.
Dun dun dun.
Da-da-da. Alright, you have anything else?
No, except that you should come and watch Sonia paint on the other channel on Thursday at around 6:30 Eastern. Jack will be on tomorrow and Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Who else is this? You got anything you need to plug, Jeff?
Jim put out a video just now.
Jim put out a video. There's 2 videos out about the Tampa RV show, and then something else.
He did little segments on the smaller campers.
Yeah. But you have to search because it's on GPS and some of it's on GPS too, just to confuse everybody.
Where is the dividing line between North and South Jersey?
And it's like the Roughton River.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The Driscoll Bridge.
The Driscoll Bridge goes over the Roughton River, and that's kind of like the dividing line. If you're north of that, you call Taylorham.
If you're south of
that, it's called
Port Royal. We can show Fatuma. Fatuma! Or is it Madifa? Who's here today? Fatima or Madifa? Sometimes it's Fatima, sometimes it's Madifa. That is not where we are. What is this going on here?
Huh?
Okay.
Wow.
Can you see Manhattan? Yes, North Jersey. No South Jersey.
Can you see Manhattan?
Certain parts of town you can.
Yeah.
Used to be able to see the Twin Towers from the bridge over by the bowling alley I used to work at. Just keep us in mind and prayers for our health. Well, alright, we can do that. Share. Screen. Yes. Okay. Thanks.
Modify has a headache.
What if you drink a Manhattan? Oh. Madifa has a headache. Okay. Well, we're not in. I'll show you where William Brody lives up here. Okay.
In Hackensack.
In Hackensack. You see where the line for New York and New Jersey is over here on the Hudson River.
Yeah, that's actually over there.
Yeah, he's closer to the upper half of New York City, like the George Washington Bridge, and which is right here. Okay, this is the George Washington Bridge right here. He's closer to the northern part of New York City.
Can you change that from the satellite view? Does it give you a regular map?
Why?
Because it's very difficult to see anything.
Why do you have to be picky?
Oh.
What, like this?
Yeah, just a regular map. There you go. That's much easier.
Alright, so here's Hackensack. I call it Hackensack. Right here. He is closer to the George Washington Bridge, which is over here.
And if you're coming into New Jersey, it's called the Bridge Washington George.
Fort Lee, George Washington Bridge, right there. We are down here. Over yonder. All the way down here, yonder. This is my town, right here. This is my town.
Onion.
And we are closer to the Hudson, the Holland Tunnel. Which is... And this is the Goethals Bridge. We're actually closer to the Goethals Bridge. But we're like north central New York, New Jersey, whereas William is like north, he's like another minimum 45-ish minutes to an hour north of us. So, that's why he gets different weather than we get.
She probably didn't. She probably wasn't paying attention. She'll check it, Jeff.
I didn't get a ding, Jeff. No dings. Messenger. Oh, here it is.
Rumpa.
Rumpa. There it goes. Now I got it. Rumpa.
Right.
So yeah, this is where we are. Right here. This is where I live. And Jim lives here. And then the bridge, there's the outer bridge. Here it is. See, this is the Driscoll Bridge. So once you get to about here, then that's technically where north and south get cut in half. Where Perth Amboy is right here. 45 minutes north of New Jersey, so he's he's more than 3 miles away.
Yeah, it's about 40 minutes. I mean, without traffic, it's about 45 minutes to get up to Hackensack.
And in really bad traffic, it's about an hour.
Yeah, it's horrendous.
It's horrendous, yeah.
And then you might as well show them what a campground is.
And then, chicka. So we're here. I live here. And William lives up here. And then the campground is all the way down here. Right around here.
No, it's further south of 30.
Yeah, well, this is 206. It's
Yeah, I'm just saying it's south.
just giving them a rough estimate where it is. Mays Landing, right here. Here it is. Mays Landing. That's where the campground is.
Where are the blueberry fields? They are.
The blueberry fields are right here, Fatima. Atlantic 559. Right by Winding River Campground. All up in this area here.
Weymouth Road.
Weymouth Road. Right about here. Yep. So we're still 2 hours north of the campground. In DC, it can sometimes take an hour to go 5 miles. Walking is faster. I don't think you can see the. Let's see if the blueberry, the Atlantic Blueberry Company is on here. Here it is. Right. Is this it?
It's north of Winding River. Does New Jersey have bears? Yes.
Yes,
Too damn
we do.
many of them. But they're all over the state now.
Yeah, I was right. It's right here.
But they,
Atlantic Blueberry Company. Yep. So this is all blueberry fields right here. This entire, and we ride past this every weekend. There's a Custard Castle there, Jim. Gotta have the ice cream. Driving to Cape May was great. In Ohio, 20 minutes means 20 miles. The cornfields in Michigan, Diane. That's in Michigan. But all of this is all blueberry fields in here.
blueberry fields forever.
And then strawberry fields are over here on the other side. They have strawberry fields? Wow, I didn't even know that.
Well, that's the name of the airport. Strawberry Fields Airport.
Except in Cleveland, yeah. There's no cornfields in Cleveland. On the way to Cape May. Jeff can get 20 miles in 10 minutes in Ohio. Well, here you can always tell how long it's going to take you somewhere because each exit on the parkway is 1 mile. But it's not that way on the turnpike. You could go 5 miles before you hit another exit on the turnpike. Oh, look, they have glowing firewood. I've never seen glowing firewood. What is that? Glowing
It's gotta
firewood.
be a company.
Ooh, they sell firewood. In Mays Landing. Glowing firewood. Fatima can request Stray Cats dropped by the Stray Cats for the next gig. Oh, speaking of the next gig, good thing you brought that up, Fatima. Do you guys want that next gig to be this coming Saturday? And I'll do it a little bit later, like, oh wait, Jack is on right smack dab in the time frame that I need. Crap, I don't want to step on Jack.
Well, he's on from 6 to 7.
No, oh yeah, 6 to 7, that's right.
Yeah, so you could do it
7 to
days.
9. I can do 7 to 9 Saturday night. Diane wants some Jersey Maters. We have to go to the corn stop for the Jersey tomatoes. You can get corn and maters and watermelon and cantaloupe. I don't think Jim didn't see the corn stop. He
I don't think
came in from the other
he
way.
came in that way.
Yeah. How is this Saturday for February's private DJ gig? Is that okay with everybody? This Saturday is the 22nd,
22nd?
I think.
Yeah, because Monday's the 24th.
From 7 to 9 p.m. That way we don't step on Jack's live stream from 6 to 7. I keep forgetting he does that 2-hour one on Wednesdays. Anywhere in Ohio can be 120 miles an hour if you get away with it. Bay Sharp went to a roadside stand in Jersey when was headed down the shore. Lady sold me half-rotten produce with a smile on her face. Oh, God. What is this? Oh, that's our to-do list for, Oh, Virginia has a museum of Civil War. I wrote it down and I totally forgot about it. After Jack, yes, after Jack. Larkspur will get off work when you start, but I might catch the end of it. I prefer to avoid the state troopers.
Well, she can actually play it on her phone, right?
She could. It's going to be on Zoom. She can play it on her phone. Well, she'll just be getting home, so she should be okay. Fatima.
Joke's on her because I still ate it, picture. So.
Linda. SK. Sucker pants that day. Jim, do you want a link to the DJ gig? How about Bay Sharp? How about all the people? Night, Christopher. Nice hair. I'm having hair issues today. All the windiness. Larkspur, yes. Night, Jeff. What's a DJ gig? What?
Sony plays music for 2 hours.
Diane, do you want the link? You know how I do intermission for Mini Tinny Lounge? Well, it's the same concept, except it's me playing music for 2 hours. Watch out for the roadside stands in central PA Amish country. Many of them buy their produce off the trucks in Baltimore Harbor. Wow, okay. That's interesting. A DJ gig is something with cables. Except this time it's through Zoom. I don't need cables. Yay! Yeah, 2-hour halftime show. There you go. Clicky pen. Oh, you live there. That's how you know. Interesting.
Yeah, we tried to get him to do that the last time.
That didn't work the last time.
He might come in though. She always sends him an invitation. You never know.
Yeah, he gets an automatic link. I got power cables, yeah.
Diane wants it.
Of course I take requests. I know, he just didn't show up to do my intermission, right? How dare he? Jim can do my intermission. Alright, so I have Fatima, Linda, SK, Larkspur, and Diane.
And SK, I think.
I said SK.
Okay.
Let me just make sure I still have everybody's email addresses. Ah! That's importante. Oh, this is the picture that Jeff sent me. Rumpa! Rumpa.
Well, we're thinking about asking him to do another Mini Titty Lounge at NJ25. We'll see.
Yeah.
Now that we have a USB route. Nice cow.
Yeah, he just designed it and then he sent it to me. Okay, let's see. Fatima. I have Larkspurs. I have Linda's email.
How about Miss Soaring Eagle?
Oh, I don't have hers.
No.
Did she say she wanted in?
I don't know. She's just talking about cows.
Bay Sharp guessed that roadside stand lady got more than she bargained for. Do I have Diane's?
She wants in, the lady said.
She's got to send me an email
Yeah,
with her
I'm gonna put
email
your
address. Jim, you want in?
Okay.
Half-rotten food for some half-rotten pants. It all makes sense.
You need to send your email address to that email, ma'am. And then she'll put you on the invite list. It's a Zoom meeting, so
Cameras are not required if you don't
cameras
want.
not required.
Yes, please. I know. Wait. What's Jim's email address? I got Jim's email address. Look at that. Jim has Fatima's address. I know that. SK. Trying to remember what. Yes, AOL is still a thing. I have an AOL email address. Don't judge me. What the heck is Diane's? Diane's got to send me hers again, and
I finally threw mine away when I moved out of the house. My AOL discs.
you have my email address from last. Yeah, just send me another email. I need Bay Sharps, I need SKs, and I need Diane's. Everybody else I have. Jim has an old AOL floppy disk. Okay, thanks, SK. Yeah, I just need Diane's, SK's, and Bay Sharps. Everybody else I have theirs. For some reason, I don't know why I didn't keep those three, but it didn't. And then I'll save them in my contacts.
Actually, I think Zoom will remember them. I think.
Will they?
I think.
I have to check the other computer. I don't have the other computer here.
Oh, yeah, and you have to take a SD card home with you.
Yes, I know. Alright, my peeps. Why not here on YouTube does stuff happen? Copyright. Copyright, copyright, copyright. That's why. I don't feel like getting nailed with copyrights.
Yeah, she would lose her monetization. I mean, I guess
I don't want to lose my
the
monetization.
other channel's not monetized, but
Not a lot of people.
yes, the last time was on Zoom.
Yes, it was, Linda.
Because they can't use the other thing anymore that I used to use.
And Zoom just makes the music sound better. Everybody said that the audio was okay, so. If you have any requests, just let me know between now and Friday. Don't have to give them to me now.
Well, we can do it on Friday night's live stream.
Yep. Yep, and like, Zoom is like Zoom. You don't have to have your camera on if you don't want. I automatically have the microphones muted because if your mic is on, then it interferes with the music
Jim
quality.
requests
So,
music.
well, that's a good choice, Jim. That's important. Gotta have music. Yeah, so Zoom will automatically mute your microphones, but there is a chat feature in there, so you can still chat with people. It's just like chatting here. You just have to type. So,
And usually when the gig's over, you normally open the mics anyway.
yeah, I open the mics and you can chat for a while after the gig is over. Diane sent her email. And I got it. And I got it.
And
I got two.
And yes, the yellow one's from
SK. Oh, Eagle? Okay. Alright, so I'll keep that as a contact. Oh, Diane's a VIP. Okay, or she's a VIP already. And SK's a VIP. Okay, cool. Alright, good. Y'all are VIPs in my email contacts. You're VIPs.
Okay, Linda. You have Linda on your list?
I do. Linda's already a VIP.
Yeah.
I bet it would have helped if I looked on my VIP list.
Your VIP list?
Yes. Okay, sometimes you have camera on and don't know what you're doing because you've never done Zoom before. Yeah. Larkspur was like, she had the camera facing the fireplace. She had it facing this way. Like, I was like, what is she doing? Linda thinks she could do it okay. Yes, very important peeps. All the VIPs. Alright, all you lovely people. We will see you all on Friday, if not Thursday. And behave yourselves this week, will you? Huh?
Yeah, Eastern, 7 p.m. Eastern.
7 to 9 p.m., yes. Was that a fireplace? Maybe it was just a table. I don't know. It looked like a fireplace.
Whatever
I could be.
it was.
It was something. I'll have to go back and look at the recording. Everybody have a great rest of your week and behave yourselves. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And if you do, she's like, nope, I won't behave. If you do, blame it on Rob because Rob was not here tonight. So
No,
you can
Rob,
give.
Rob already had a bad day. Pick somebody else.
Okay, well, blame it on
Jim and DC.
Jim and DC's. Okay. Well, blame it on Jim and DC. It's his turn. He hasn't been blamed yet. See y'all later. Have a great rest of your week. And, all the things. Now I gotta push the button. Pusha the button. I gotta find the right button to push. Oh my god.
Blame it on the dust.
Blame it on the dust?
Yeah,
Blame
yeah.
it on the rain? Let me find the button. I gotta push the right button. Night, guys. Bye.